Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nicole and today I'm going to be doing a fun fall look. So I've been away for about a month. I haven't posted any videos in a month, and that is not because I wasn't thinking about you guys, but because my laptop broke, and it was really a tragic moment for me. I was in the middle of testing, and not in the middle of taking a test, but it was like test week, midterms for me here at school. So I literally had gotten one test down and had two more to go, and my laptop broke, and I had a little mini personal panic attack. But luckily it got fixed pretty quickly. I finally have my laptop back and I now have free time, just in time to do a fun fall look. So fall looks are some of my favorite. I feel like you can be really expressive. You could go all out, and the colors for fall are super fun. So I'm gonna get right into it today. My hair, excuse it, I'm literally like, it's curling up right here and it's driving me nuts. I need to put dry shampoo in because lately, ever since I went from blonde back to dark, my hair has been so oily. Like, I think the lack of moisture in my hair from being blonde sucked up all the oil. And I don't know what's happening to me lately because I literally just washed my hair last night. And this is what I'm dealing with today. So when my look is complete, I'll do dry shampoo. I'm gonna start with my brows, which you guys have seen me do 1,000 times. Okay, so I'm gonna go in and just prime my eye with a little concealer. I'm doing L'Oreal Pro Infallible Full Wear, and I'm just gonna make a quick note that priming with your concealer for long wear is not recommended. If you are going to be going anywhere, you want to make sure you're using a primer, but let's be real, we're in the middle of a pandemic and I'm not going anywhere, so concealer is gonna do. My lips need some love right now, so I'm gonna use Hanalei. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Hanalei lip treatment. I got this in my Ipsy a little while back and I love it. So make sure with this fall weather that you're taking care of your skin and your lips. So when I think of fall, I think of this palette, the 353 Fierce by Nature palette by Morphe, and these colors are right up our alley for fall. So I want today's look to be really wearable. I haven't worn makeup in like 2 or 3 weeks actually, so I do not want to do anything crazy. I just want to feel really pretty today, so it's gonna be a really wearable fall look. So I'm gonna start, I think I want to use this color right here, which is Flame Game. I'm gonna use Flame Game as my transition shade. And I'm just gonna blend this into my crease. Next, I'm gonna go in with this shade right here, Ferocious. And I'm really just building up these warm tones. I'm kind of going more into the orangey shades today. And I'm kind of keeping this right below the transition shade. I'm patting it in directly into my crease. I'm just going to use the brush that I used already for Flame Game, and I'm just going to soften this out. It's so pretty. I'm like normally not an orange person for me, but I think that had to do with me having blonde hair. Like going back to dark, I feel like I've been able to experiment with color a little more. When I had blonde hair, I feel like I was really reserved as far as what colors I would do. Like, I would rarely wear red, except for Christmas. I think that was the only time I wore red. So I feel like I'm really feeling this. Okay, so I want to continue to really build that depth. So I'm gonna go in with the shade right here, Major Hottie. I'm just gonna really push this into my crease. I'm gonna pick up a little bit more Flame Game and tap that off, and just, again, same thing, blend really well. Now I'm gonna go in with Jolt, and I'm going to apply this on my inner corners. Kind of nice and fluffy along the lash line. Lightly feather it up into the crease. And blend everything in. So next, I'm gonna go in with Embers and Sun Wild, but I'll show you what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna pick up a little bit of Embers, and this color is super pigmented. I don't really want to go in with a cut crease. I'm just gonna go right in. So I'm gonna put this on the inner corner. And I'm dragging that like into the middle a little bit. Pretty, love it. Okay, so now I'm gonna take Stun Wild on the other side, my nice little flat brush. And this I'm taking, so you can see that's the shade Sun Wild, that was the other one. And I'm taking it and putting it right in the middle and kind of blending that into that darker shade. Kind of just giving it like a gradient effect. I'm liking it, I'm liking it. Now I'm gonna pick up my angled brush again that I used to put the darkness in with Jolt, and I'm just gonna pick up, oh, I just like lightly dabbed it in, and I'm getting all the excess off, and I'm going to just lightly retrace over in that crease. Just like that. So I'm gonna go in with some liner, and I'm gonna use the Morphe black liner. Before I clean up, I'm going to take a little bit of Ferocious, a little bit of Embers, kind of fell underneath there on its own, and I really like it, so I'm just gonna touch it up in here. And lastly, I'm picking up a little bit of Jolt, and just more so in that corner here, tapping that in. And it's okay that it's not nice. I'm going to be cleaning up and adding concealer still. I don't know why, while I'm doing this, the Pretty Little Liars theme song just popped in my head. Like, I don't know if this is the aesthetic we're going for or what, or if that like creepy little tune just makes me think of fall on Halloween, but it does. So Okay, so I got this Trestique contour stick and I have not really used it much. I like tried a little bit on my hand, but that was about it. So we're gonna give it a go today. It comes with a brush on the other end, which is what I tried on my hand. I'm not gonna use that, just saying. I feel like I have some really great brushes for a reason, but I guess this would be good for like a grab and go type of thing. If you're someone who's on the go quite a bit and you don't want to carry around all your brushes. I'm going to use my Sigma Emphasize Contour F57 brush. Just really blend this in. It's really blendable, I feel like. I feel like I'm not having to work super hard to blend it out. So that's good. Next, I'm using MAC Studio Fix Fluid in NC15, and I'm at the bottom of this, so I just go in and get all the excess, you know? Now I'm going to go in and conceal with the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear, and this is in 340, by the way. I don't think I announced the shade earlier. I'm going to warm it up on the back of my hands, and I'm using my Sigma Large Concealer F65 brush. Any excess concealer off the end of my, I don't know, the end of my hand, off of my hand. I don't know where my mind is today. I'm just gonna brighten up right under that contour and right in here. Okay, so now I'm going to just smooth and blend with my beauty blender. And I'm really just patting this in. Now I'm going in with Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I'm just gonna use a little bit to set my concealer. Now I'm going in with the Hoola Caramel Bronzer. Gonna go over the areas that I contoured and add some warmth back into my face and skin. I'm gonna try the Trestique to contour my nose. And I'm going in with Maybelline Fit Me. It's a little bit lighter of a concealer, so I like it for nose contour. And while I do that, I'm going to blend out my bronzer. I'm using the Tapered Kabuki by Sigma, and it's the F86 brush. Now I'm gonna take the little bit of excess foundation on my beauty blender and just blend it out. First I'm gonna blend down blend the highlighter out of here. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of bronzer on this Kat Von D 40 brush. Now with that powder, I'm just gonna blend lightly. Go back in. And then I take a little excess Laura Mercier translucent powder. I'm actually just gonna really quickly touch this up here. This has to sit for a minute. Okay, so I made a mistake, so now I could go back in. Flower Beauty blush, and this is in Sweet Pea. Going in with the Huda Beauty highlighter palette, and I'm taking a little bit of Azores. I like to apply highlighter with my finger. Right on my nose, a little here, a little bit of my favorite, it's limited edition, I'm so sorry, but it's the Snow Flushed bronzer, Snow Flushed highlighter from Christmas last year by MAC, and taking a little right on my inner corner. If you have a dupe for this, please feel free to comment below. I haven't found anything that's quite like it. I'm going in with Awake Eye Opener. Now time for mascara. I'm gonna put on Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect. And a little razzle dazzle under the eye. Okay, for lashes, I'm using tried and true favorites, Ardell Demi Wispies. I'm just gonna pop those on. Next, I'm going in with Kylie Jenner Lip Kit, and I'm using Clove. So I'm going to start with the liner. Now we can set and spray. I'm using All Nighter by Urban Decay, by the way. Okay, I'm gonna put on my final look and I'll be back. And here you have it. This is my fall look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe below. This is just a great October fall look. I feel like it gives the spooky vibes perfectly. I will be doing more fall looks now that I have my computer back up and running. Let me know how you guys like this video, and I will see you guys soon. Love you.